today's video, I will be going over the Centurion in For Honor 2024. Now, Centurion is one of those hard melee specialists in For Honor, but my favorite thing about Centurion though is that his punches are just elite, honestly. This man be knocking people out. But before we get into it, the thing you want to know about Centurion is that he is a difficulty of hard, and he's more of a melee specialist, and is mix-up intensive. And his special capabilities are very high damage jump attacks on unbalanced targets, kicks and punches to open defense and drain stamina, and charged heavies. But we're really going to just take a look at Centurion's entire moveset, and we're also going to look at the feats and the gear perks of Centurion, and I'll give you guys some gameplay to help you understand more about Centurion and For Honor in today's video. So if this video does help you, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Here we go. Alright, the first thing that I'll go over for Centurion is about his charged heavies. So Centurion does have a charged heavy in his kit that you can hold down and let a heavy fly. The thing is about this heavy is that it can also get parried if the opponent is reading it. So if you want to avoid that, you can also soft feint it by pressing X mid animation if you're on Xbox. Now PlayStation, that's square, so if you press square like in the mid animation of this, you can get a guard break. But sometimes people won't fall for it. Sometimes they will if you catch them with this. It depends, really. It depends on the opponent, really, if they fall for it. But even with the charged heavy, you can also go for a punch, which I will go over the punch a bit later in the video. The next thing I'll go over is Centurion's opener, aka his kick. So Centurion's kick is very fast because it got buffed from the bash update a while ago. It's not that bad, honestly. It's a good way to get some openers in, to get it like a little light in that does 12 damage. And yeah, you can spam the kick if you want to, but everyone will be reading this, so you want to be careful when doing this. The next thing I'll go over for Centurion is his side dodge attacks. So Centurion does have side dodge lights that do 14 damage on both sides. And Centurion also has a front forward dodge heavy as well that does around 24 damage, and it also has hyper armor properties in it. Alright, the next thing I want to go over for Centurion is his punches. Now, this is Centurion's bread and butter right here. So Centurion, he has punches that you can do after a heavy or a light. That's just his regular level 1 punch. You can also go for a level 2 punch here if you want to, or you can go for the level 3 punch, which is the full punch, and you can get 30 damage top heavy off of that. Now, there are some punishes that you can come up with for Centurion doing this. The biggest expert when it comes to doing punishes on the ground with Centurion, like after you get the level 3 punch off. I'm not the big expert on doing that. I just go straight for the 30 just to get the easy 30 damage, to be honest. But really with the punches, you just got to be careful with them too, since on the third one, a lot of people tend to dodge that third one, the knockdown punch. So you really want to be careful when trying to go for level 3. I mean, even with level 1s, it's a bit dangerous too, since people will also be watching for those. When facing other Centurions, you don't want to throw the punches out too much. You just don't want to spam it too much because the opponent will tend to read your pattern or react to it, really. And also, one thing that I want to mention is that Centurion also has unblockable charged heavies on all sides that do a lot of damage. They do pretty much 29 damage on all of those sides if you connect them. Now, you can also feint these into guard breaks and just continue going for your combo if you want to. It really depends on what you want to do. Alright, the next thing I want to go over for Centurion is mainly Lion's Roar. Now, Lion's Roar is something in Centurion's kit that you can do. It's mainly a way to drain your opponent's stamina and get wall splat too. That's pretty much an example of it. Like Lion's Roar, you just press light right after a guard break. So go for light, and if you want to get near to a wall, if you get them near to a wall, you can go for a wall splat, get some extra damage going. And the next thing I'll go over for Centurion is his parry counter. Now, Centurion does have a parry counter that you can get a guaranteed level 3 punch after you get the parry counter. It's honestly very useful to use it if you're near a wall. If you're near a wall, you can punish your opponent big time. But I would only do this move only if you're near a wall. And the next thing I want to go over for Centurion is his zone. Now, Centurion does have a regular zone. His zone as a hybrid is a bit different. I mean, he just does slashes on the sides, and they do 12 damage, but the zone itself, I feel like it's very sluggish and slow to me. I don't know, I think that's just me, but it does do some relatively good damage, but it's mainly good for just clearing minion lane if you're playing into minion. That's what I would say the zone is good and useful for. And the last thing is Centurion's running attack, which is literally the same thing as the front forward heavy. It's just you're in running form, and you can use this in Dominion or any kind of free forward mode to get the upper hand on your opponent. Or you can do it in duels and just, if you want to run back and go straight for it, you can. It's up to you, really. So yeah, that's going to be it for the moveset. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit of combos with Centurion. Let's do it. Okay, so first thing that I always like to do is I like to go for my unblockable sometimes to catch my opponent. And I go for punch, or I go for anything I want to right after. Really just go for the unblockable if you're at a startup of a duel or just in general fighting your first opponent. Alright, so this one's a kind of combo that I will sometimes do if I'm playing like in maybe brawls or duels, like 1v1 to somebody. I'll start off with simply the charged heavy, going for a punch, going for another punch, going for another charge, lion's roar into the wall, and going for some big damage on the heavy. Okay, so the next one is mainly using his front forward dodge heavy, so I'll go for light, into this, into the front forward heavy, going for a punch, and so on right after. I mean, that's just a little combo right there. I mean, it's nothing too bad. I mean, I'll just go for this and just fake it out if I want to. I mean, I'll sometimes do this maybe in Dominion or something. In duels, it's a bit risky, but you can maybe pull it off in duels if you catch somebody with it. All right, this next one is going to be close to the wall. So I'll go for a charged, go for the lion's roar, put them on the wall, go for the standard combo, maybe go for another one, and then go for another charged. Alright, so this next one, I like to charge up the heavy, fake it out, and go for the kick, go for the punch, go for another punch, fake this out, go for a light into the final punch. Now this next one is including a bit of the zone, so I'll go for, pretty much go for heavy, fake it to zone, go for the kick, go into another punch, and fake that out. I mean, I'll just fake that out. I mean, it's optional if you want to let that fly, let that final unblockable fly. I mean, I'll sometimes fake it out, maybe go for another kick if I want to, or anything. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the combos for Centurion. Now we're going to go ahead and get straight into the feats and the gear perks. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be going over the entire feats for Centurion, and if you want the information for all these feats, I will have the information hub link in the description of this video. But here we go. Alright, so for the tier 1 feats, the first one we got body count. This one's a passive. Killing soldiers grants you health and stamina. Next, we have bounty hunter. This here is a passive. You gain health and stamina when you kill another hero. And then for the third one, we got rush. You trigger to gain movement speed for a short duration. Then we got for the tier 2 feats. The first one we got inspire. Allies and yourself deal more damage. Soldiers, they will fight faster. Then for the second one, we got haymaker. This here is a passive for Centurion. His punches, kicks, and throws will deal damage. And for the third one, we got Centurion's March. You gain unlimited stamina for a short duration. Then for the tier 3 feats, the first one we got Second Wind. You recover some of your health. Then for the second one, we got Pugio, a projectile that deals low damage and traps an enemy for a short time. Then for the third one, we got Sharpened Blade. Attacks inflict low damage over time. Then for the tier 4 feats, the first one we got is Catapult. You call a Catapult Strike to deal massive damage over an area. Then for the second one, we got Stalwart Banner. Nearby allies continuously regain health. Then for the third one, we got Phalanx. This here, you grant a shield to all alive teammates, yourself included. Alright, so we're gonna go over Centurion's perks. So for the first one we got is Galestorm. Upon hero kill, gain 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Then for the second one we got Devourer. Upon execution, heal an additional plus 10 health. Then for the third one we got Early Reaper. Upon spawn or when revived, first attack deals 30% more damage. Then for the fourth one we got Endurance. When gaining a renown level, receive 3% stamina cost reduction. Then for the fifth one we got Survival Instinct. When in critical health, gain 25% stamina cost reduction. And then for the sixth one we got Crush Them. Upon hero kill, your next attack deals 30% more damage. Then for the sixth one we got Headhunter. For each unique player / bot hero executed, increase the max health by 4. And again, if you want more information on these feats and the gear perks, I will have the link for the For Honor information hub. That way you guys can go look at the gear perks for Centurion and the feats too and see what you can come up with. Alright, here we go. Oh man. Nice. Let's go. Oh man. Let's go. Oh man. Nice, let's go. Okay. Oh, she let it fly. Nice. Gotcha. There it is. I'm going for that. Going for that front forward heavy, man. I gotta try and use that a little bit. No. Yes, let's go. Got her. Let's go, man. Woohoo! Let's go. GG's, Peacekeeper. I had to focus up there for a minute, man. Sorry if I wasn't talking, you guys. But yeah, GG's. I do hope you guys got something out of it. GG's again, Peacekeeper. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now, honestly, with Centurion, you want to play Centurion a bit passive and aggressively in his kit, because his kit consists of him using his punches at the right time, and you can be aggressive with his punches if you want to sometimes, but you don't want to do it too much because the opponent might try to read that punch and just dodge it, or they'll just react to it. So you just want to be careful when throwing those punches a lot, and the kick too, because the kick itself, I mean, you can react to the kick, it's just you got to react to it a lot faster. So honestly, Centurion, he's not that bad of a hero. Honestly, you can just try him out and see what you think for yourself. Honestly, if you like punching people, you want to use him, go ahead. If you're more of a brawler, that's pretty much what Centurion is like. He's more of just a brawler in a way. But again, guys, I do hope this guide or this how-to guide did help you guys. We are steadily growing here on the channel, and it's amazing, dude. It really is. Also, I am live streaming on Twitch again, so if you guys want to stop by the Twitch, you can join the Twitch. My link is in the bio, or in the description. I didn't mean to say bio, but my link for my Twitch is in the description. You guys can come over to the Twitch. I do live stream different games. I live stream Siege, and I also live stream a bit maybe some Bloodborne or some Dark Souls games and whatnot, man. Just something different, man. So if you want to check out the Twitch, you can, and I will still be streaming For Honor over there too. So yeah guys, hope this video again did help you. Again, like, comment, and subscribe again for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right guys, peace out.